Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways. Bullish ontology, Ontario, cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $1.29 and $2.82 by 2030. Market investigators accept Ontario could reach $1.29 by 2025. Bearish ontology market cost expectation for 2022 is $0.229817. Cosmology, Ontario, Introduction. We will dissect future ontology value expectation and deal the market's expectations for Ontario in this aid. How about we get rolling at this point? Before we dive into the ontology cost gauge and address worries about regardless of whether Ontario is a wise speculation, why Ontario will succeed or fizzle, or why the cost of ontology will increment or decline, we should momentarily investigate what Ontario is and its set of experiences doing this point. What is ontology, Ontario? The business world has been discussing a thought that might bring about a stage that is incredibly solid for a really long time. A stage that can assist with keeping up with the information saved as well as secure and shielded from any risks, both genuine and envisioned. The troubles confronting the monetary area led to blockchain technology, which turned out to be progressively notable, especially corresponding to the decentralized finance (DeFi) area. The production of the Ontario network by a gathering of Chinese digital money experts in 2017 has simply demonstrated to be useful, given the rising ubiquity of copious resources. The capability of two organizers, Da Hongfei and Eric Zhang, produced this wonder of Ontario network. The ontology project looks to act as an extension between the universes of fiat and computerized cash, where the overall population's degree of certainty is pivotal. A circulated distinguishing proof framework with an emphasis on superior execution, dispersed information trade and collaboration, and conveyed strategy conventions are a portion of the advantages of the ontology project. It consolidates unmistakable networks, dispersed validation, and an adaptable winding of calculation modules that are restricted to specific organizations. Subsequently, it turned into a crypto behemoth that makes the best and most trustworthy organizations, coordinates an assortment of cross-chain foundations, and keeps up with itself as a stable crypto enterprise for use in applications across all ventures and gadgets. It did this by empowering distributed trust, which prompted the improvement of a profoundly cooperative and easy-to-understand interface. Cosmology characteristics. Here are a couple of qualities that put ontology aside. The Ontario cache is significantly more reliable in light of the fact that it was made by gifted designers and software engineers. The concurrences with Neo Assistance ontology crypto gain reputation and lay out it as a lofty digital money. Any financial backer might exchange crypto resources without requiring any specific information or preparing. Its smoothed-out approach depends on two principal systems, one of which is an understanding and helps with savvy contracting in a way that is basically indistinguishable from ontology. The benefits of strategy administration and administrative enhancements additionally help ontology. Metaphysics is a main supplier of DeFi, installment, and decentralization answers for the monetary and computerized enterprises. Metaphysics as of late reported a collaboration with APLLC, a music web-based feature, Rocky, Microworkers, and Glossary, one of the top-notch planting merchandise staple internet business firms, to extend its applications. Philosophy, Ontario, Fundamental Analysis. 2021 was an excellent year for Ontario, since there was a critical increment from the base value worth of $0.4 to the greatest value level of $2.69. It was an increment of over 500%. Financial backers and sellers started to take benefits, which caused a sharp decrease in normal exchanging esteem. The cost diminished from a greatest worth of $2.69 to a typical cost of 58 cents. The cost almost gotten back to before average exchanging cost during a bullish run. From that point forward, the Ontario cost has changed to some degree in a sideways style. Ontario's cost has expanded to some degree because of the ongoing flood in the digital money market. Solid help is demonstrated around normal estimate cost of 43 cents, and critical opposition is normal at most extreme worth of $1.04 from the ongoing cost level. Starting around 2021, the cost esteem has kept up with this degree of help, which is empowering to financial backers. Metaphysics, Ontario, technical analysis. Bollinger Bands show that the instability has risen and that the cost is presently exchanging over the upper band, highlighting a bullish viewpoint. Bullish force is additionally being shown by specialized markers. The RSI is at 76 and has crossed the overbought pointer, recommending incredibly bullish force. Also exchanging over the signal line is the MACD line, exhibiting bullish energy. Yet again, by and large, every one of the signs are in the coin's approval, and the current cost levels are great for brokers and financial backers to reserve the coin and clutch it until its qualities basically arrive at the most extreme worth of $1 edge. Cosmology, Ontario, Price Prediction 2022. Cosmology, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital forms of money to rise this year, Ontario. The Ontario cost figure for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, conceivably coming to $0.430875. Likewise with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be steady, yet no significant drops are normal. Averaging $0.402150 in cost is very aggressive, however it is achievable sooner rather than later given expected joint efforts and progressions. Ontario is supposed to have a base worth of $0.344700. Cosmology, Ontario, Price Prediction 2023. In 2023, Ontology Ontario cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of Ontario will before long outperform $0.718125. In any case, we ought to hold back to check whether the Ontario's general strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, Ontario will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.574500 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.631950. Cosmology, Ontario, Price Prediction 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $1.01 and Ontario might benefit. On the off chance that the market